Hello beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. It's your homeboy Pare and I'm back again with another video. If you're new to the channel, can you please like the video and hit the subscribe button? And if you're a returning subscriber, you know how we do it. You like the video first, you share it, drop a comment. Alright guys, without further ado, let's get into the video because this is a new update, man. And it's kind of crazy. I don't understand what's going on in the country. But yeah, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so this one says visa application for some nationalities would be restricted. Oh my god, the UK. This UK, they won't kill somebody, man. But we have to survive, you know what I mean? Visa application for some nationalities would be restricted. Alright, let's get to understand who are these nationalities that they are talking about and what is the reason for this rule. What is the reason for this new legislation? Alright, so it says visa applications from nationalities thought most likely to overstay and claim asylum in the UK could be restricted under a new government crackdown. So this is a new government crackdown, and like I normally say on my video, something has to happen before these guys will come up with their rule, with their legislation, with new policy. Something has to happen. If nothing happens, everybody's fine. Everybody's just doing their normal activities. Everything goes perfectly well. But when there is something happening in the system, they will come up with their policy. They will come up with their legislation. So this video, I'm going to talk about why the UK is coming up with this new rule. So which countries are they talking about? They said people from Pakistan, Nigeria and Sri Lanka may find it very difficult to come to the UK to work or study. So according to the UK government, they say that there is a problem in the system, and they discover that many people who come to the UK to work or to study legally, not illegally, they come in legally, and after some time they move on to apply for asylum. Then this will be granted and it will give them permission to stay in the country permanently. So the problem here is not how you came into the country. So the problem is that you came in legally and after some time you apply for asylum, get the asylum, and that is it for you. Is anything wrong with that? To me, they've not broken any rule. They are just following the normal process. It's just that the government is not happy on how they got the permanent stay in the country. So in a way, I think they have a point. Let's be realistic. You have people coming in here as a student and after their studies, they are applying for asylum. It doesn't make sense. So I don't think that asylum route was for international students or people that came in here legally on a sponsored work visa to work in the UK and they end up applying for asylum. That doesn't make sense to me. So I did a quick Google search. So this is what the asylum route was for. The asylum route was created for individuals fleeing persecution in their home countries. It's a mechanism for people to seek protection from another country if they have a well-founded fear of being persecuted due to their race, religion, nationality, political opinion, or membership in a particular social group. So this is the purpose why this route was created. It wasn't for international students and it wasn't really for people that technically came in here on a sponsored job. So now this is the figure. In total, 10,542 Pakistani nationals claim asylum, the most of any nationalities. So Pakistani are the real people that are hacking this asylum route. How can 10,542 people claim asylum in, I think this is just a year? Because it says the latest Home Office figures show that more than 108,000 people claim asylum in the UK last year. That is just last year you had over 108,000 people claiming asylum. That is a lot, man. 10,542 from Pakistani, Sri Lankan, 2,862, then followed by Nigeria, 2,841. So you might ask, why are a lot of people seeking this route? And if you look around, you discover that it's very, very evident to see. And this is one of the reasons. It says the previous conservative government increased the minimum salary for skilled overseas worker wanting to come to the UK from 26,200 to 38,700 pounds. And they also banned care workers from bringing family dependent to the UK. So this salary increment is enough reason why a lot of people have diverted into that route, because How many people will be able to get a job of £38,700 annually? That's a lot of money. So a situation that you keep applying and applying and you've not gotten a job that can sponsor you, you have to find a square root, and this is what these guys are doing. They see the asylum route as the perfect area to get into. This is another reason why UK government had to come up with this rule as soon as possible. Like I normally say, something has to happen before they will come up with this rule. Reform Party. Labour was already under pressure to make changes to the immigration system, but that pressure may have grown after Reform UK successes in last week's local election. If you're in the UK, you must have heard about this. So the Reform Party these guys won everything in that local election. It was just a big disgrace for Labour Party and the Conservative Party. So that is why they are under pressure to make changes. And what baffles me is that anytime they want to make their changes, is always immigration. I don't know why immigration is always like a valid point for them to make their rules. It's like the moment you have a good immigration policy, you kind of win the heart of the people. And that is what Reform is doing. So let's listen to this guy's point of view so that you understand better.
The UK government has announced plans to restrict visa applications from 3 major countries. We've got Pakistan, Nigeria and Sri Lanka. Now, in my opinion, this is because of the surge in the Reform UK election results from last Thursday. Now, because Reform have unexpectedly done so well, the government, the Labour government, has to change their tactics. They know that they are not making us, the voter, happy anymore. So it's very interesting that as soon as Reform are doing so well in the polls and so well in the local elections, that Labour now starts thinking about restricting visas for Pakistanis, Sri Lankans and Nigerians. Now, I have no idea why they've picked these 3. There's one of those that I'm very, very happy with at the moment. We do need to restrict a lot of visa applications. We need to put our immigration policy and procedure on hold. And we need to get back to focusing on this country, the natives of this country, and getting a decent government in charge. Once those things have been completed, fair enough, we can think about inviting more people into our great nation. However, when our nation is not so great, these application processes should be put on hold. Let me know how you think about this. Do you agree with me, or do you think this is unfair and unpolitical of our Labour government? Let me know in the comments.
So that's it, guys. That's the reason. Yeah, so full details of this rule will be announced later this month. So we'll wait for it to understand better. So if you are watching this video and you are from Nigeria, Sri Lanka or Pakistan, understand this right now, that the UK, they are going to tighten the rule, man. It's not going to be business as usual. They said they are building intelligence on the profile of these individuals. That means they are collecting a whole lot of data. They are trying to understand the trends. How does this happen? That is the UK for you, and that's why I love them. They are going to study the trends. They are going to do a whole lot of digging to understand how does this happen. Who are the people that are abusing this system? How do they come in? What's the percentage of the people that are coming in as a student? And what's the percentage of people that are coming in through the sponsored route? How do they come in? What's the percentage of male? What's the percentage of female? That is the intelligence that they are gathering. They are going to understand better so that they can block it permanently. So that is it. If you're already in the UK, do not consider that route at all. Why would you even come in as a student and you want to apply for asylum? Focus your energy on applying for a sponsored job. Keep applying. It's not easy. But you have to push yourself. You know what I mean? You have to keep applying. This is not a matter of 5 applications in a day. Nah. No, sir. Push your application 50, 100 in a day. Keep pushing and you will get a sponsored job. All right, so that's the update. Let me know what you think about this update. Let me know what you think about this rule. And like I said, if you're new to the channel, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to share this information. Somebody needs this. It's going to help the person. I'll be waiting in the comment section to know what you think about this. On this note, my name is Pare and I'm signing out. Peace. Boom.
Searching for your brain.